You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back, Rodrance, for Black and White Sports 2. Well, yikes. I just did a video like an hour ago on Lamar Jackson and him deciding not to go to Cincinnati to support his teammates last night, knee injury aside. And because of that, online, he was starting to get dragged straight to hell by Baltimore Ravens fans. Ravens fans are livid at their supposed franchise quarterback that just refuses to hire an agent and so clearly needs one really bad, because Lamar Jackson has went from fan favorite to somebody at this point. Ravens fans are trying to chase his ass out of town. By the way, he turned down an $150 million guaranteed. Just keep that in mind, all right? And I mean, fans drug his ass last night. Well, Lamar Jackson, with no self-awareness whatsoever, about 35, 40 minutes ago, decided to post something else, this time to his social media, where he's blatantly taking a shot at the Ravens, treating him poorly. And I'm going to do something I just don't do that much, because usually if I look for reaction, I'll look at Twitter for reaction or someplace, maybe the Instagram comments. In this case, I'm going to use Florio's own website, because number one, it's gotten an unbelievable amount of comments in an hour. Over 100 comments on this website in an hour it's going to be one of the biggest stories, maybe the biggest story of the week, because it's riled up people that much. And to say this man is getting his ass handed to him is the understatement of the century. Let's just do this. We'll read the statement and then we'll look at some of the comments. And I mean, he's getting the amount of thumbs up to derogatory comments versus some thumbs down is phenomenally large on this. This is from Florio. This is PFT. Lamar Jackson sends possible message to Ravens on social media. I don't think there's any question he's sending a message directly to the Ravens. Last week, things seemed to come to a head between the Ravens and quarterback Lamar Jackson. As the offseason officially commences in Baltimore, Jackson may be ready to continue to apply pressure to the pimple that has festered on the forehead of player and team. That's an interesting way of putting it. This is what he said. Jesus, he's getting bad advice. I mean, I can't stress that. Quote, "When you have something good," Jackson posted on his Instagram, "you don't play with it. You don't take chances losing it. You don't neglect it. When you have something good, you pour into it. You appreciate it. Because when you take care of something good, that good takes care of you too. So you don't believe that $150 million guaranteed was going to take care of generations of your family? Is that what you don't think? Wow. Okay. Jesus. The comment will be interpreted as a message to the Ravens. No shit, Florio. In 2022, they refused to give him a 5-year fully guaranteed contract. Nobody is. More recently, a sense of aspiration from the organization has emerged regarding his unwillingness to play in the postseason with a PCL sprain. Yeah, and you could tell last night Harbaugh was pissed in general. I mean, that shit he did with Melissa Stark, I mean, I'm not the biggest fans of members of the media, but I ain't never seen John act that way, really, okay? Jackson seemingly has tiptoed around doing anything over the past 2 years that would paint him as a bad guy. Exactly. The Ravens are going to subtly characterize him that way, and or fail to push back on the efforts of outside voices to do so. He might as well embrace the role and do what Deshaun Watson did as one of the various steps on his path to a 5-year fully guaranteed contract from the Browns make it clear he's done playing for his current team. Here's the problem. What franchise is stupid enough to do what the Browns did? It's the Browns. And every owner in the league knows it was one of the worst contracts, if not the worst contracts in the history of planet Earth. That could indeed happen in the coming weeks. All options are on the table, starting with a renewed effort to work out a long-term deal. Given that the two sides could make no progress when the relationship was strong, it's hard to imagine a deal getting done at a time when things feel tense and dysfunctional. The question then becomes whether the Ravens will apply the non-exclusive franchise tag, opening the door to negotiations between Lamar and other teams, and quite possibly an offer sheet or a trade. Yeah, that's exactly what they could do here, is the what did he call it? Non-exclusive franchise tag. Listen to some of these responses. And look at that. 433 likes to 99 dislikes, and they're almost all that way. Easy to say from a cheap running back who won't pay for a real agent and won't be responsible for paying a busted player with bad knees who can't throw from the pocket. Yeah. Get an agent, idiot. 592 likes to 62 dislikes. Wow. Wise words. The Ravens need, in caps, to get themselves a good quarterback and not play around with a passing running back. Whew. Wow, Jackson is good. But if I'm the Ravens, and I'm asking myself, is he that good that he is worth all the hassle and difficulty? Same question in Green Bay. Took a shot at Aaron Rodgers. Sometimes you have to say, how much is enough? I saw this comment. It may be the one I agree with the most. Sometimes you have to say, how much is enough? If you can't take care of generations of your family with $150 million guaranteed, you need a new financial advisor or a new family. And then social media was a mistake. That got 701 likes to 10 dislikes. May not be wrong there. Wow. LJ thinks he's smarter and a bigger deal than he really is. Good luck with that. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord splits you, running back. And then as a 49ers fan, like me, I like this one. I'd rather have Brock Purdy. Yeah, so this was a complete and utter backfire. And it's clear Lamar cannot read the tone of the room. He doesn't know what's going on right now. He's going to literally turn himself in. He's going to turn himself in to Deshaun Watson without the creepo, borderline criminal part. Deshaun Watson ended up not being very likable before that came out, if anybody remembers. I mean, the Houston Texans fan base hated him. It's nuts. This is crazy. Well, it's getting ugly in Baltimore. I assure you we will keep a watch on this. Between this and Russell Wilson and all the other drama going on, there's plenty to cover. Make sure you subscribe. Bad idea, Lamar. Bad idea. Should have supported your teammates last night. Should have played last night. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.